Our Midco Sports Summer Sit-Down Series continues in Grand Forks. I'm here with Malachi McNeal from the UND football program. Thanks for taking the time to chat with us.
Thank you for having me.
How's the off-season been treating you so far?
It's been going pretty well. I mean, we've been getting after it with the guys. It's been really good to, kind of get back with everybody. It was really exciting to kind of see how the new team's coming together with all the transfers and the new freshmen and stuff like that, and just kind of be able to help the freshmen and help teach them how we do things and help with the culture. Now, obviously, there's still a long ways to go with that, but it was just pretty good to kind of now I'm seeing what the full team's going to look like for now. It
seems like this new era of UND football isn't so new anymore, just because of how the transition's been going. Does it feel that way for you guys as well?
Yeah, I mean, it just feels like a routine. We've kind of became a master of routine now. With everything we've been doing has been kind of the same thing for like the last 6 months, and everything that they brought in was tremendous. The food, the shakes, the vitamins, everything was tremendous. Just helping keeping our bodies right and really excelling us. Like, I feel like I've gotten such a better football player in these last 6 months, and that's just kind of crazy to me because like I can feel the difference. And so it's just been feeling really good to be out here and just see all the new changes that they've made. And like you said, now they've become not so new because we're doing it for so long now, but it's pretty good. It's going pretty good.
There is still one more new thing that we're going to see with your group, in addition, of course, to the season, but we still have a fall camp underway with all of these new coaches kind of under your belt too. What are you expecting out of that?
We're going to work. That's how I know that. I know we're going to work. Spring ball was a big thing. Like, we were working, and it was a big, not shock, I guess. It was a big change, and so it went good for a lot of us. And so I feel like fall camp is just going to be even more intensified, and I feel like we're going to get after it. I feel like we're going to compete a lot. We're going to tackle. We're going to be physical, and I'm just excited, just to get out there. And I want to see what everybody can do, like the new guys, the freshmen. I'm just excited to get out there and see what everybody else can do.
You alluded to it a little bit, but I want to talk about the importance of the off-season conditioning, something that Coach Schmidt, Coach Stein have really put an emphasis on, and for good reason. You guys obviously have that brand new workout facility. You guys are putting emphasis on nutrition, the new recovery system as well. How have you seen a difference maybe just in the last year when it comes to how guys are conditioning and treating their bodies?
Man, it's tremendous. We're gonna condition, and they let us know that. Like, we're gonna be the most conditioned team on the field. Coach Schmidt said the other day, he was like, I don't want to see anybody tapping their helmet to come out the game when it comes to October. So that's how they treat it. And while you're gonna be tired, you're gonna work, they're gonna try to break you, but you got to get through that. And so I think you could just see it with everybody changing their body. We've kind of done our body comp pictures and stuff like that, to where we've seen how our bodies have changed for like the last 6 months. And so I think that was a big thing, just seeing how the work came and seeing what you got out of it. So that was really big. And I think just a lot of guys are really kind of buying in now, especially with the new nutrition that we got. So I think they're kind of buying into the eating right, sleeping right. We stress sleep a lot, just stuff like that. And so just making sure they tell you everybody has to go enter the training room before and after. They make sure that you're going to get the best that you need. And so even me, I started embracing cooking. I just started this week. And so just trying to add little things to my toolbox so I can be the best football player I could be.
What are we cooking?
Last night I cooked some vodka pasta. I didn't put the vodka in there, but I did some vodka pasta. It was my first time. I had to call my mom to help me out, but it was pretty good overall. But yeah, I've been trying to do that just so I could, I could get to it. I can't preach to these guys on how to eat right and stuff like that if I'm out eating fast food all the time. So
I like you talking about the improvements that you're making in your lifestyle. How have you seen maybe some of the younger players emerge because they have access to facilities and access to things like this early in their careers?
Just for one, like for example, it's a lot of young guys that have been balling out and doing their thing. So, but just one off the top of my head, Dang, he had a really good spring. And you could see the kind of how strong he's getting and how much he's developing as a player. And, I kind of was one of those guys who was unsure about Dang before he got here. Not as far as skill-wise, I was just like, oh, he's big, he got potential, but I didn't know how he would be. And he took a lot of good steps forward. And so just getting in there, Butchery Hakeem, he's another guy that took a lot of big steps. And so you can see them in the weight room, they're lifting. It's like, I'm like, okay, y'all getting strong, I like it. So just seeing, it's a lot more young guys that have been doing it too. I'm just forgetting off the top of my head, but you can definitely tell the transition of guys who they were here a year ago to 2 years ago, and now they're well in the program.
It's fun to listen to you as you've really cemented yourself as one of the leaders of this football program. What does that mean to you? Because I can see that you have a smile on your face when I talk about that.
Yes, ma'am. I mean, it means everything because these are my guys out here. This really became my family. I'm so far away from home, and so just being out here with all these guys, they make me feel at home, and they all really embrace me, and they all kind of follow me, and I love it. I love that, and I appreciate that because, you know, that doesn't happen with everybody. And so just being humble and being able to have these guys follow me and rally around me and pick me up, because I think that boosts my game overall, just being able to have such great teammates like I do, and they help me be a leader. And I know that that's going to help me not just with this, but in life. So.
To follow off of that, Coach Schmidt, of course, putting a lot of emphasis on the single-digit jersey numbers this season. The 701 specifically, of course, because of the North Dakota area code. You have the honor of wearing one of those numbers. What does that mean to you?
I mean, it means everything to me to get to wear 7 and get to represent North Dakota, because, you know, whenever I put that jersey on, I'm representing North Dakota. So it means everything to be able to be kind of held in the spotlight and represent. And, you know, obviously it means I got a lot more because heavy is the head that wears the crown, but I think I'm ready for that challenge. And, you know, I've been jokingly fighting with my position coaches for the last couple of years about getting a single digit. And so now it kind of does feel like I finally worked for it and I finally got it. It feels a lot better now that I got it, I'll tell you that, than if I would have switched a couple of years ago.
Well, the energy in here is infectious because of you, because of the practice, because of the culture that these new coaches are bringing in. What excites you most now as you're inching even closer to a new season?
I think what excites me most is like the buy-in about everybody, from the head coach to the GAs, and you can tell it. And like you just said, the energy is infectious. Like, it's the leader's job on our team to be player-led and to get everybody hyped up and while we're working out. And so if it's too quiet, Coach Frickney came over there and he used some choice language about how we needed to ramp it up. And so just stuff like that, like, I love it. And I think that is great for the team and great for the culture overall over here.
Well, Malachi, thanks for your time. Enjoy the rest of the offseason, and we'll see you more in fall ball.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.